Okay, recording. Hello, freaking hi. First video. Okay, I am Detective Madness, or just Miss Madness if you want to be less professional. Over here is my friend Ant. I am currently a technically newly realm hopping detective, and for my first ever case is in here, Wrath of the Heights. This video is just going to be explaining things that I have found and stuff, and what I have learned so far. I don't know if anything has changed since there was a bit of drama, but everything's gonna be A-okay, I'm pretty sure. So, first things first. The swords. There's 8 of them. There's Windforce, Firebrand, Linked, Illumina, Darkheart, Meeting Room? Meeting Room. The, hold on. Illumina Darkheart is down there. Oh, Mizu's here. Ice Dagger, Venom, Ghostwalker is all the way down there. You can't exactly see their shrine right here. I'm in call with, well, I'm in radio with Ant. Mizu, not exactly. So, meeting room, you said? Alright. This is less of a meeting room and more of the meeting table. But recording again. Here's the meeting table of the swords. Some of them hard to tell which one is which. Yeah, Illumina, Firebrand, Darkheart, Venom. That one is Ghostwalker. This one is Windforce. This one is Ice. And this one is Linked. Now, for the story so far, the mortal world here is fucked. And there is a power spike going on where some of the swords are stronger than the others. So far, the ones that have gotten stronger are Darkheart, Venom, Ice Dagger. The ones that have gotten weaker are Illumina, Ghostwalker, and I think I'm missing one. The ones that I don't know if they've gotten stronger or not are Windforce, Linked, and Firebrand. Firebrand is mostly because he's rarely ever on. And I think I don't know Wind because he doesn't trust my ass. But anywho, the mortal world has been dead for a long while, and there's a power spike going on. What caused the power spike is still unknown. But there are areas, like under there, and underneath Windforce's shrine, where there's tape recorders of mortals talking and such. These mortals could possibly be connected to why the power spike has been happening. Now, tiny sidetrack, Linked over here. Technically, before then, the weakest, technically, of the swords, since he's the sword of metal and shit, god of metal. However, he used to have a mortal partner called Lucy. Their grave is right underneath Linked's shrine. And they are dead and no longer with us. Now, this last bit hasn't been fully confirmed. Ant has told me this, and Ant says that Uber, another myth hunter, has told them this, but Linked was possibly the one that got rid of all the other mortals and shit. Possibly. It's not fully confirmed, and I do plan to possibly try and confirm it. However, it's going to be an extremely tough subject with Linked, so I'm going to try and ask all the other swords before then. And back to the power spike. There are areas where there's tape recorders that talk about of mortals talking and such. There is also notes all over the place that is concerning with how the other swords have been acting, because thanks to the power spike, there's been tension amongst the swords and such. And some of them have been acting strange from word of mouth based on the notes. Now, to, to the mortal, concerning the mortal world specifically, there is a church there. It hasn't been opened up yet. And so far it hasn't been available in a long while. Even before the mortal portal was actually a thing. Mortal portal is technically right underneath us. There is a pathway over this way. Over there's Ghostwalker Shrine, but right here is a pathway to the where the mortal portal is. And see that button right there. If that is red, you cannot access the secret room underneath Firebrand's shrine right there. There's also a secret room for Firebrand right underneath it with Morse code. Firebrand is a very edgy one. At least I think he's edgy. Only talked to him like twice. I just constantly joke that he's like constantly brooding and shit somewhere else in the Heights. Because he's never online. But anywho, the swords are very welcoming to talk to and such. You just gotta be kind and respectful and don't interrogate the shit out of them. Ask the questions when they are brought up, when the topics are brought up, or respect, and just overall be respectful. Now, there is one other person that I have not talked about that has popped up recently. The priest. Now, the swords have a priest. It has been their only priest for who knows how long. There's Mizu. The priest has been frozen for a long while. Now, I don't know if this specifically will change since the actor for Ice Dagger has changed. Same with Linked. For a third time. But the priest, I personally do not trust. Because it's literally the only mortal that's alive right now in this realm. And also, as far as I know, he's been their only priest for who knows how long. And the guy is like ancient. He doesn't talk in like old English and shit, but he is like pretty old and doesn't understand a lot of things. Like he doesn't understand stuff like LGBTQ stuff. But he doesn't tend to as far as I know, doesn't tend to question it, possibly to save his sanity or something like that. But yeah, that is pretty much all that I know so far. There's 2, technically 3 suspects of the power spike, and there is a pattern to the power spike, which I haven't mentioned. The swords that could aid mortals, like light and the and Ghostwalker over here being the sword of souls and such, have gotten weaker, while swords that could potentially harm the mortal world, like the cold and ice and stuff, the darkness, and poisons and venom and toxicity and stuff over here, have gotten stronger. I don't know if it's due to the fact that the mortal world is basically a barren wasteland right now, a post-apocalyptic wasteland, but that is pretty much it. And is there anything you would like to cover? Anything I have missed? But yeah, important places. To the important place. Oh yeah, the doll corner. 2 important places, like the doll corner.